everybody, welcome to my channel where we talk about all things beauty, and we're gonna start a new series today, the crime series, where I actually do my nighttime routine, my skincare, if you dare. So to start off tonight's series, well, first and foremost, yeah, thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming by to see me, friend. Thanks. And if you aren't a subscriber, like, comment, subscribe down below. I love to conversate with my subbies. So yeah, just holler at me, just talk to me. But yeah, if you my old subscriber, welcome back, honey. What y'all been up to? Welcome back. I'm glad that you're well. I'm glad that you're well. I'm well too. But this series is actually really exciting to me. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but you know how they say the game can be oversaturated, but you know, Precious is doing her own thing on it. Who doesn't love a good crime story? I mean, who doesn't love a good crime story? And today, to start us off, is dun dun dun, Quinton Tellis. Yes, Quinton Tellis from Cortland, Mississippi. Population 500. Listen, let's start this nighttime routine. First, I'm going to be using some of this Dior eye serum for sure. And I'm putting it on my little feathers. But yes, Quinton. See, he is from Cortland, Mississippi. 27 years old. Yes, so Mr. Quinton is actually accused of setting a girl on fire and like literally burning her alive. In this little bitty town, Cortland, Mississippi. I guess in Cortland, Mississippi, you probably would need to be from around there to like unalive somebody in those premises. Like 500 people. It wasn't nobody there. But apparently through some of the news reports, the Clarion and stuff like that, Tellis was 27, and Jessica Chambers, who he's actually accused of unaliving, burning alive. Like, who does that? Y'all 27 and 19, you done burnt her alive. Like, something's wrong here. Something's really wrong here. Yeah, so let me paint the picture for you guys. So Quinton is 27 from this place called Cortland, Mississippi. Small place, 500 people. He bumps into a girl. Not bump into her. Apparently, they have been knowing each other maybe a couple weeks because they've been exchanging text messages. But I'm going to get to that. He's accused of actually burning her alive. She went running out and ended up running into some firefighters, or somebody called the fire department, and she apparently told them some guy named Eric did it, but they said her voice was really muffled. Of course, she's literally on fire, burning alive. So in this little bitty town, population 500. Okay. So this happened December 6, 2014. His case is coming up, guys. 10 years he got. So Mr. Ellis is going to be back up for court. Well, we're going to get there. Well, all the people knew that this lady was burning alive, and she was set on fire and she was being burned alive. She said a guy named Eric did it. Well, the thing is, next is going to be this knowing. If you don't know, you better get into it. The girls who get it. The girls who don't. Okay? This has done wonders for my skin. But back to Mr. Ellis. When the police got the evidence, guess where they caught Mr. Ellis at? You guessed it. Mr. Ellis was, of course, locked up for another crime of allegedly stabbing a foreign exchange Yeah, a foreign exchange student in Louisiana, Ming Ching. Well, ultimately, they didn't have enough evidence to accuse him of Ming Ching Chin's sorry, I do apologize. Ming Chin's murder, but they did have enough evidence to accuse him of actually using her credit card and possession of marijuana. He was in conjunction with his lengthy record already for armed robbery, aggressive crimes. Ultimately, they sentenced him to 10 years for using possession of the stolen credit card and possession of marijuana. So, I got hair in my mouth. Sorry, guys. I'm enjoy the trip to knowing. Yeah, so he's in Louisiana for this other alleged horrific crime. And he's being questioned by his hometown of Cortland, Mississippi, by those detectives of the case of Jessica Chambers. It's not looking too good for you, bro. And the evidence that they had against him, I mean, it was mountains and mountains and mountains of evidence. They have, of course, cell phone evidence of him sending several text messages, not just the last couple weeks or the last several weeks on her phone, but the same exact day, insinuating sexual contact and all that stuff with her several times the day that she that she was burned alive. He also had burn marks on his arms and legs that he ultimately told the police that he got that at some party that he was just attending. He also said that him and Jessica Chambers did have sex in her car, and that was the one and only time that they had sex. This not looking too good for you, buddy. And then when they pressed him more, he ended up getting mad like R. Kelly in the Gayle King interview. Yeah, just mad and belligerent. Like, you're not making no sense, sir. It's not looking good for you, sir. But yeah, so all the evidence definitely pointed towards Mr. But what I can say, though, two things that stood out to me in his defense. They did do an interview with his mother. The news station did an interview with his mother, and the gas can that they were saying were used, or that he uses, was kept in his mother's garage, but the police never even went to go search that garage and never got that gas can. And the mother, she showed the gas can on the news. So that kind of struck odd to me, because police, like, I know it's a mountain, 2-3 mountains of evidence against Mr. Tellis, but why wouldn't you actually get the murder weapon? I don't get that part. And she also said Eric, but a guy named Eric did it, and Mr. Tellis' name is Quinton. Now, you know how men be giving fake names now. You know they always give a different. I don't care if you go to a different restaurant or whatever the case may be. Who's giving the real name? So these men take it to heart. Quinton, he thought that he was a vice lord, or he was, not thought, he was initiated in prison, once again, one of his stints, in 2011, but he was a vice lord, and, yeah, so who's using real names? He wasn't. Apparently, because all the evidence is against him. Like, the phones was pinging off each other. Neither nor him nor Jessica was answering their phones at the same exact time. They were missing phone calls and text messages and things like that. The towers were pinging on the same the phones were pinging on the same tower, all that good stuff. Like, sir, you're done for. And you know what? To be honest, with all the evidence that is stacked up against Quinton, even if you did not do this, because he has not went to trial yet. He has went to trial. They dismissed it. Things were overturned. How? I have no idea. But he should be going up for trial pretty soon. The Second Circuit Court District, or Second Court of Appeals, will decide if he's going to stand trial after he finishes his current incarceration, which the 10 years will be next year in 2014. So Quinton was found not guilty of the 2015 unaliving of Ming Chen in Louisiana, but he was found guilty of possession of her credit card and possession of marijuana. Like I said, the Second Court District of Appeals will be deciding if he is going to stand trial for the Jessica Chambers after he finishes his current... I'm trying to get my little thingamajig working. After he serves his current incarceration. But I'm sure Quinton is ready to get out now. He done got married and everything since he's been in. Oh, it is... they gonna be on Love at the Lockup. I can see it now. It's gonna be... Who approved of this? But, you know, it's definitely his constitutional right. For sure. But this is a long-time criminal. It's actually getting a little scary, them letting criminals out. The law is the law. Sometimes it works in our favor. Sometimes it does not. I pray that justice will be done for Ming Chen and for Jessica Chambers, or that Ming Chen gets justice through Jessica Chambers, because these predators cannot keep going. Now, if Quinton is innocent, of course, let him out. It's too many black men, too many of our men that we need that's incarcerated just because they didn't know or didn't have the resources or something to go a different way. But in my eyes, this is looking a bit funny. Now, I'm going to be keeping up with this trial. I hope they do bring it up. I mean, it's too much evidence. It's too much unanswered questions. I hope they are really diving deep and seeing what's going on with this case. And if he is innocent, let him go. Find who actually did it to Jessica Chambers and Ming Chen. This is horrible. 2 women has lost their lives in a horrific way. Horrific. But we're going to be following this case. We most certainly going to be doing that. Ooh, this ice on my face feel good. Ooh, yes it do. We're going to be following it. But thanks for coming to visit me on my channel. This is the crime series. I hope that you had a little bit of fun. This is my first time, so we are going to be tweaking it and doing a bit more things. But this is the story of Quinton Tellis. Tell me what y'all think. Yeah, Mississippi, y'all taking responsibility for this one. Oh yeah, where are Mississippi people at? And who knows more about the case, or even from Cortland, Mississippi, who actually, you know what I'm saying, like knew the victims or knew the accused perpetrator. Yeah. If y'all know them, or if y'all from Mississippi, I mean, comment. What are y'all doing down here in Mississippi? What's the problem? What is the problem? But thanks for visiting my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope y'all come back and visit me, friends. I really do. Bye, y'all.